Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Alchemized Hearts and Tarot. My name is Eve and I am your host and tarot card reader. If I'm sounding a little too low and a little sleepy, it's because it is very early where I'm at. So just let me know if you can't hear me, that's all. I cannot help my sleepy voice and I have not had a coffee. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I call upon the Holy Spirit, my higher self. I call upon Kuan Yin, Goddess Pele, Saint Joseph, and Saint Michael, the Archangel, to come into this reading for the collective. Messages of truth and clarity, please. Please protect my energy and the energy of my collective. Oh, so, I hope y'all have been doing well. I am just a little sleepy, but I'm trying to find ways to work around my crazy schedule. I know I missed yesterday. If y'all haven't checked out, however, last night I did post a little poem story for y'all. That one is actually accurate. That is the story of Shiva, not sure how to say it, and Parvati. Okay, so it's really cute if y'all are in a twin flame journey or you believe the person you're connecting with is some sort of soulmate or something like that, then you definitely want to check that out. All right, Holy Spirit. Oh, that was quick. We got the Empress who fell out right there. Wow. Let's see, 13 people in the house, only one like. If y'all could please double tap that screen for your girl, I would truly appreciate it. Whoa, I took these backwards. Well, I'm gonna take what I saw. So first would be, because then I don't want to look at the other ones because I know I'll pull them out. So this bottom one, Hermit. This is the obstacle is strength. Heavily on you or your person's mind is releasing a lot of burdens, things in your life that just aren't suiting you, they're not doing well for you. And what you do not see is someone here is introspecting. We have pretty much the lone wolf type of energy. Okay, this would be a sort of protection. So there could be an obstacle or barrier. Thank you for the hearts, y'all. I appreciate it. I saw little hearts floating. I love that. I love that. And it also symbolizes knowledge. Okay, the serpent is knowledge. And of course, that lantern is the inner light of someone, right? Inner guidance. Wow, someone here is seriously going through, this gives me like a shadow work, some sort of spiritual journey, very independent type of journey, very serious. Um, okay, let's continue. Y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button for your girl, whether you're here on the live stream or you are watching the replay. Keep in mind that all my readings are timeless, okay? Regardless of what I say is the date that I recorded. Tower. Ooh, 5 of Wands for your person of interest. Looks like a lot of people, it's almost like they're fighting them off. You know? So there could be a lot of people involved in your person of interest, you know, life and business, and they could be getting fed up. Look at that. They're just like, shut the up. Let's see, what is the, there we go. Look at that. 4 of Wands. What a beautiful card. We'll see what's going on here. 4 of Wands is definitely a marriage card or a home life stability type of card. The 4 walls, a marriage. A marriage. This has to do with marriage. Let's check out the Empress here. The Empress symbolizes the one, okay, the one that checks all the boxes. Feminine energy that is very powerful, nurturing, intuitive, beautiful, handsome, does not matter the gender, okay, very loving energy here. And for some of y'all, this is pregnancy and children. Oh, that's why I got up to do the reading. Okay, I was in between sleep and waking and being awake, and I caught on to it. I was like, oh shit. And as I was like dozing back, trying to go back to sleep, I heard a song. I don't even think it exists. And I have dream songs that don't exist. And they literally have like it's like you've heard them in the radio. I never forget remember the melodies of it, but they're like good. And I'm like, what is that? I've always had it since I was a little girl. I was like, huh, I heard a song in my dream and I was singing it. And I was like, that song doesn't even fucking exist. Maybe it does in another reality, you know? I don't know what I tap into, but I was hearing a song. I know it doesn't exist. And it was saying the children or the kids are crying or the babies are crying. It was like, hmm, oh shit, I just remembered my dream too. Oh my gosh, I dreamed that I was doing a cleanse. And it was weird because I put the egg in the water without actually cracking it, which that's not how you do it. And I saw like the egg, and obviously it still had its shell, but there was like a hole, but everything was still intact inside. And I was like, oh damn, I should, let's see if I get a download. But it was saying like the babies are crying or the kids are crying. It wasn't like a sad song. It wasn't representative of like suffering. That I know it was more like parenthood. And it's funny because that is why I woke up to do this reading so early and you could hear my sleepy, raspy voice. Okay. Some of y'all is gonna get pregnant. And you know what that's gonna lead to? The theme. Marriage. Look what's under the freaking marriage card. A masculine energy overwhelmed with emotions. We've got someone here, feminine energy, very independent and self-sufficient. Oh, wow. We got a King of Cups, y'all. Mm. Whew. That was a lot for like the first few minutes. Oh my gosh, you could literally see my eyes are like I'm sleepy eyes. I look funny. I don't know. I just felt called to do it. But don't get me wrong. I was rebellious. I was like, no, spirit, I ain't doing it. And I tried to go back to sleep. No. I actually woke up 3 times last night. It was like around midnight. And I slept early last night. I had a big day. I ran a bunch of errands and stuff. I woke up around midnight. Then I woke up at like 2 in the morning. Then I woke up at 3. Not exactly 3. It was like 3-ish something. And then the last time was 4. And I was like, okay, what? And this has been happening for the past 3 days. Consecutive 3 days. And I'm like, something's up. So when I think about the Empress and pregnancy of the Empress, someone else is getting up in the morning with that pregnant brain and those pregnant cravings. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm telling y'all, this has been coming up so much for a while now. Ooh, I'm trying to keep up. as I speak with my brain is going much faster than my actual voice is. For real. I'm like, why am I talking so slow? Oh gosh. Tell me about the Empress here. So I had lost my favorite tarot deck. That could be significant because this is literally my favorite tarot deck, and it was lost for months. And yesterday, I moved like a little piece of furniture there, and there it was. And it was out of the box. And I was like, what? I was like, my deck is back. So maybe y'all have lost something that was like your favorite. Um, Maybe y'all found it. Okay, so this Empress, holy smokes. 5 of coins. There seems to be a lack here of some sort of stability. Okay, whether that is financial, it could be home life since we're seeing the 4 of wands, right? It could be yeah, home life stability, financial stability. Yet whoever this feminine energy is going through an entire uh like brand new beginning. This is new beginnings, expansion, okay? Wealth, everything, everything. The Empress doesn't only symbolize giving birth to actual babies, but I did hear that as I was like zoning back into sleep slash zoning into waking up, and it said that the babies are crying. And look at it, look right here, that swan, the mom with the little babies right there. So somebody else gonna have a bunch of babies. The babies are crying. Somebody else might have twins, triplets, or just like back to back. It's like, oh my God, the babies are always crying. It's like what I'm feeling. And these kids won't shut up. Well, what can I say? The Empress. Okay. Feeling abandoned here, maybe left out in the cold. Feeling a lack. You gotta be shitting me. The Lovers. The Lovers. What is this? What is this, y'all? That's a lot of love cards. That's a lot of love cards. This connection, man. And then the King of Cups was there all crying and shit. Maybe the kids are crying also involved. Involved. The King of Cups crying. With the kids. I'm just messing y'all. Somebody here is, wow, coming towards this feminine energy slowly but surely with the intention of commitment and stability. This person's in love. I feel both of y'all is in love. We got the Lovers. But there's a lack here. There's either like, look at this, financial lack, what is that? Career, finance, instability. Oh, that sucks. Because you know what this gave me when I put them next to each other? Because I was about to say, but they're in love. But look at that. It's giving, yes, this King of Cups, like, love don't pay the bills, baby. We gotta feed them kids. Somebody here wants kids. Somebody here wants kids, legit. Legit. Oh no, that King of Cups ain't crying. Why did I think that this King of Cups was crying? What the hell? Maybe because I was saying the babies are crying. Ooh, they're just flooded with their emotions. God damn. Ooh, they're very emotional, but look at that stoic poker face. They ain't showing shit. Well, As I'm speaking slowly too, and I just woke up, maybe that's what this is about. I am feeling that. Somebody here is barely waking up, possibly barely waking up to this connection, to taking action. It's kind of like they slept on this, or y'all slept on this, or, and it does give that, but it's, the movement is very slow, okay? Even my voice, I know it's slow. I'm thinking way faster than the words are actually coming out. All right, the Empress. Somebody here could be seeing y'all as the Empress. Or you're, somebody's here. I'm trying to think that. Somebody here could be seeing you as the Empress. Or you see someone here as the Empress. There we go. That's the one. That's the one that you say, that's wifey or that's hubby right there. Like, ain't no question. Ain't no question. I really hope y'all's is doing well. Forgive me if I missed anything on the introduction. Like I said, I'm waking up. I am not a morning person. I am not a morning person. I've never been. I've never been. Strength. The obstacle here is strength. Yeah. So the obstacle here is that someone, I feel like they trigger the sweet side of you, or you trigger the sweet, more gentle side of them. You see that lion? It's like so happy to be pet and hugged. I mean, a freaking lion is a beast. Like, who wants to, yeah, like that. But this energy is very angelic right there. See that infinity symbol? It's like they come in peace. It's safe. I'm getting that more from the feminine. You're safe. You make this person feel safe, warm, cuddled. Hmm. And that's an obstacle for whatever reason. Let's see. Why is this the obstacle? Why is this the obstacle? Ten of Coins. These are all marriage cards and money. These are money marriage cards. Somebody here wants a stable commitment. Like, what is that? The Empress again. Oh, somebody wants to marry this feminine. Oh, they want to have babies with you. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Right there. That. What? These cards are looking too positive for me to say this, and I'm doubting it heavily because of the spread that's here, but oh shit, yeah, I might not even say it. Look at the hopes and fears. The hopes. That's a father. Somebody here wants to be a father, and I just saw this. Oh, shut the fuck up. The Emperor and the Empress are here. The Emperor and the Empress are here. Y'all's gonna get married. Y'all's gonna get married. Y'all's gonna get married. A lot of y'all is getting pregnant. Somebody here wants to be a parent. It feels like both because the Empress is also like um, the pregnant one, and then the Emperor is the father figure. It's parenthood. So for those of y'all who already are, I just want to say congratulations. That is beautiful. And for those dads out there as well. I think I said moms first, right? I don't know. Moms and dads. Parents in general as well. No gender specific. Death is here. What else? The Emperor. Oh, the masculine is going through a transformation. That's the obstacle that they know they have to go through a whole transformation in order to become the Emperor. Oh my God. Those old ways gotta die. They gotta go. And in order for this to happen, right, they must gather the strength. hmm And I feel it's with gentleness. I really do, because this lion card is just kind of weird to me, you know. They're, that's the obstacle. They know that in order to have the 10 of coins, right, that's the stability card, okay, that's like living together, married, and having good, like, wealth. The bride, the wife, whatever, doesn't matter. Forget the gender. I'm just saying it quick, okay? Mm, that's why this is difficult. It's, what was I gonna say? It's requiring so much strength. And that's the thing. This person already knows they found the one. The Empress is the one. If you get the Empress card, that means like they found them and they're like, that's the one. That's the one. There is no like doubts. That's the one. Let's look at what's heavily on you or this person's mind. 10 of Wands. I hope I'm not being loud. This is freaking early. That's why I'm trying to be quiet too. Stop. They know or they feel this is a very strong connection. The 2 of Cups. Mutual. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. And this is burdening them. It could be. I don't know what that's about. It's almost like they could be wondering if this is real. There's smoke and mirrors, illusions, many options. This person could be thinking about their options, and look, they're releasing a lot of burden. It could be representative of those options for what? For a mutual connection. Mhm. That's the truth. There's a breakthrough here. Wow. This person wants to communicate the truth. Wow. What you don't see here, hermit energy here. Let's see. Somebody here is introspecting, being very private, perhaps even be depressed. Hermit could be, you know, isolation from depression because of depression, or just isolation just to recenter themselves. Here we go. 4 of fucking Wands. Why are these coming out repeated in different decks? We got the Empress. Why do I keep trying to say the High Priestess? That's going to be significant. I know it is. Okay. We got the Empress twice. We got the Emperor twice. And now we've got the 4 of Wands twice. Look, it's screaming marriage. It is not just telling me, it's screaming it. So they're introspecting here about that. hmm Oh, yeah. Somebody here hasn't spoken about it. They haven't told you, or you haven't told them. hmm is about speaking and communicating the truth. When I get right here, this person, again, there's something about the lack of resources, okay? For some of y'all, I am going to have to point it out. For some of y'all, what you don't see is this person is in a marriage. Yeah, this person's in a marriage, and that's what that has to do. And if they are, they've already fallen in love with you while they're married and possibly even expecting children. Yeah. Or maybe they're married and they're expecting children with you. I don't know. Or vice versa, however. I'm still not feeling that too much. That's going to be like very little of you. For real. For real. It's not, it's really not the biggest message that's popping. It's really not. Six of Swords, this person wants to go towards calmer waters. Like I said, children here could be significantly involved. There's a child right there with someone. They're like, let's just go. Let's just go be happy, free. Somebody here just wants like a peaceful life, a stable life. That's okay. Just fell over the Empress. Oh my gosh, of course it did. Y'all don't see this person is so in love with you. In love with the Empress. Wants marriage. And that's also a lot of them could be relocating or wanting to relocate and start this home life with the Empress and start for a lot of y'all, it's gonna be like a family. Wow. Look at the bottom of the deck. The Empress now for the third time. For the third time, this person wants family with you. You don't see this? They've been introspecting. They've thought about it. So when the Hermit thinks about it, about anything in general, why do they isolate? Because they're tired of hearing the outside noise. They're tired of hearing everybody else be like, whatever, putting their 2 cents, you know, in things that they shouldn't. Matters of the heart, financial stuff, things that is not, you know how it is. And some family might be very nosy. Okay, so whoa, and as I say that, as I say that, um, oh my god, this person doesn't want me to tell. They don't want me to tell. I'm exposing them. Of course, they don't want me to tell. The Hermit. So the reason they do that is because of that. They hate unsolicited advice. Like if they didn't ask you for advice, the Hermit fucking hates that. They're like, who the fuck asked you? Type of energy is like, you know what? I'm gonna go. And y'all, this is so cute. I just realized. So they're up in the mountains, snowy mountains, right? And I just made a post. Y'all want to check it out. It's about Shiva and Parvati, and how Shiva, the divine masculine force, through his grief and all of that, he isolates. He goes up into the mountains. I literally made a little, I put a picture there with, yeah. And this could literally be the mirror. This could be the mirror, the light. Y'all read that quick poem. It's a 1 minute read. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me see what it's called. Because this is tied. This is tied to the reading. Wow, that's crazy. So who here, what you don't see, who you don't see, is probably the divine masculine, the masculine force of the connection. See? So it's titled, it's with this little illustration. It's Shiva and Parvati. She wasn't here to fix him. She came to mirror him. And does that not almost resemble this? Shiva looks at a mirror, and that's his light. The hermit looks at a lantern, and that's his light. Shiva is in the ice-cold mountains. The hermit is in the ice-cold mountain. They're both introspecting. They're both isolating, right? Right. I thought y'all might want to read it. I promise you, it is probably not even a 1 minute read, and it is definitely worth the read. And yes, I write my poems and my stories, so I appreciate when y'all look at them. They come from the heart, and they are very much inspired by mythology and all that. What else is here? Let's look at your person of interest showing up as the Five of Wands. Okay, look at that. That is internal conflict, but like I said, your person of interest or whatever, it really feels like there's a lot of possibly unsolicited advice that they're just like, I'm just gonna do it my way, damn it. Like, who do I gotta hurt? All messed up. They seem defensive, that's for sure. Okay. You. Sorry, it's the Seven of Wands. Why was I saying that? And it's reclarified. They're defensive. Your person of interest could have blocked you and many people, or blocked you and several people. Yeah, there might not be much communication with this person. And it could be in general, because this is more than one person. But they could really have you blocked. It doesn't feel personal, as I'm seeing a lot of people. Let's look at them. Right over the Strength card. Look, remember how the Empress came out 3 times? Well, this one didn't want to stay behind. He's like, I want to come out 3 times too. I also want to come out 3 times. Very good. Emperor. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. Your person of interest. It looks like they've blocked an emperor, a father figure. I don't know. What's going on? Stop. Are you serious? This is a mutual love and attraction and everything, but your person of interest showing as they've blocked you. Oh, I see. Yeah, that was painful. Painful ending, a backstabbing, a deception, or what's that other word? I have the word. A disappointment, disillusioned. That is sad. I don't know what happened, because they considered this person the emperor, the one. Just like the emperor's like I saw them as the one. Oh, that's so sad, y'all. Holy shit. Ooh. Oh, that hurts. That hurt. Somebody here got so hurt they literally cried. I felt mine. Interesting. A lot of masculine energies coming through. The Emperor, and now the King of Wands. The King of Wands, y'all know who that is. Very competitive, attractive, a go-getter. Somebody here took action, yeah. They took the risk, the leap of faith for this brand new beginning. But it looks like when they took action, they might have held back and be like, wait, let me still outweigh this. That's the truth. So someone here could have blocked you because you made them feel, it gives me like an option. And that's the thing, the Emperor and the Empress, they are not options. Those are not options. Those don't, that's not somebody you put in your like roster like that. That's crazy. No wonder. Oh, the Empress, the Empress not taking action. You're like the Hierophant. This Empress could be very spiritual. Okay. Very traditional as well. These are traditions, spirituality, upbringing, values, and the Moon. There's a secret. Somebody here could be working. This person could just be heavily focused on work and keeping this like a secret, not doing anything about it. Look at that. The Tower and the Sun. This shocked and surprised them. This was rather, it feels like it was a lot. And I feel that the secret is being happy. But you've got the Sun and the Moon. That's a strong connection with the Hierophant. This feels like soulmate-ish. Your person of interest is showing up as they've made a decision. They could be out with friends, stuff like that, just trying to enjoy life. Impulsive, adventurous. Yeah. Ooh. Ready for a brand new passionate beginning, exciting beginning, a brand new endeavor that brings growth. And they're here to win. This person is like, whatever, you know, like I gotta do what I gotta do. I feel, yeah, this person is in masculine energy regardless of gender, which is like business, competition in like the business sense, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm getting this energy of like networking or socializing, something like that. But when it comes to emotions, it almost feels like they went logical. They went full on logic. This person got hurt, and I feel it came out of nowhere for them. They were not expecting. They were not expecting that. This person, they're experiencing a brand new life. They took a leap of faith. This person wants to communicate. Page of Wands. Emperor, blessings, love, and light. Thank you so much. Right back at you. Who is that? What, Taurus? Is that Taurus then? Welcome. All right. Y'all's energy is showing up as the Tower. Were y'all's the Tower? Were y'all's this person's Tower? I don't know, but it looks like y'all's is going through it. Y'all's is going through it. So sudden, unexpected, and look, both people hit the ground right there. Ouch. Ouch. What's that? This, y'all's made a decision. 3 of Cups. What's that? What's the 3 of Cups representing? Sneaky. Oh, deception. Lies. Y'all's treated somebody here like an option. Huh. Hermit. Mm. A lot of masculine energy. Mm. Yes. Awesome. Where are you from, by the way? Feel free, if you feel comfortable, so I can send you a shout out from where I'm from. And nice to see another fellow earth sign. I am a Virgo. Alright. Y'all's are showing up as feeling incredibly burdened. Very burdened from whatever decision y'all made. Okay? Y'all's were strategizing, but your strategy sucked. Your strategy sucked. Yes. That one? What was that? Temperance. Okay, so it was something about patience. The moon. It's a secret. Secret. Y'all don't want to tell me. Y'all kept something a secret. Obsession. Mm. Y'all are showing up as someone who is hiding their attraction, their obsession. Yeah. Y'all is doing a lot, I feel, strategy to conceal your emotions for your person of interest. Yeah. Tell me about King of. Yes. Some and somewhat. What does that mean? The tower. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? In this case, it's a bad thing because it had to do with being sneaky and strategic, thief-like energy. Okay. And the tower means a shock and surprise and a very chaotic ending. Okay. And this is having to start back from square one. Okay, this is a Scorpio card, so y'all know the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's what that is. It's like y'all's gotta obliterate that old plan that you had and start fresh. Because that just ain't working. That's what I'm getting. See, y'all, thank you for asking, because then I start to think more. um, there's a tower moment. Y'all is introspecting. It gives me like I'm introspecting, and you know what? This ain't working. This whole thing that I built or was trying to build on a not very solid foundation, or I built quickly and it just didn't pass the test of time here. It's got to go. It's got to go. It could have to do with obsessions, addictions, codependencies, things like that. So it's bad, but in a sense, it's also good because it's like destroy the old that no longer works for you and start again and do it right this time. Yeah. more leveled, okay, emotionally balanced, a little more patient, yeah, with stability, okay, could be financial even, yeah, with better intention than this shit, yeah. You don't want to go in like that no more. It's like you want to go in like this, serious, okay, with an actual purpose. hmm Why is the Three of Cups here? Oh shoot, I'm doing it backwards. Oh dang, look at all the people I saw. I'm not gonna take. Oh my god, the King of Cups, the Queen of Coins, and the freaking happily ever after with kids. Stop. I'll keep that in mind, but I'm not. I'm not gonna like super focus on it. We need to shuffle these. Why is the Three of Cups here? You also want to unite or reunite with your person, but something came crashing down. What the hell? Why was look who was flipped? I see communication here. Y'all want to communicate and unite. You want to see this person. You gotta be shitting me. Look, the Four of Wands came out 3 times as well. We need to look at 333 angel number. We got the Empress 3 times. The Emperor followed 3 times, and now we've got the Four of freaking Wands 3 times. Y'all's gonna get married. Y'all's gonna get married. Y'all's gonna get married. Hmm? Y'all's is missing this person. Whew, a lot. Thinking a lot about them. Look at y'all's over here investing slowly for that dream. That freaking dream right there. Okay. Wow. Burdened again. Burdened. Y'all is so burdened. Burdened. You know what? Burden came out 3 times as well. I think burden even came out 4 times. Alright. And that's what y'all is heavily thinking of, I feel. Releasing 9 of those burdens. You know, it's like just my burdens. Why do I have to carry all this other extra stuff? And here there you are, carrying your burdens and all the other burdens that probably don't even belong to you. Y'all's is like, I want to dream too. You know, I want to wish too. Hmm. It's interesting. A little more, because, oh, interesting. Blocked energy. This also came out 3 freaking times. You gotta be kidding. Okay, okay. I get it. Y'all could have blocked your person. Yeah, very burdened. That past was bad for me, wasn't it? What happened? What does that mean, you Tower? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That past was bad for me, wasn't it? Are you asking me? Um, Kumari Diksha. Hello, hello. How's it going? Oh, what's up? Oh, justice. Wanting to make things right. So the way that it works, because it's a collective reading, even though I'm saying this is you, you have to know where to flip the script, whether this is you or your person, because this is collective. I don't know all of you, and it's more than a few people, okay? So even though I'm just doing protocol, I use what's called the Celtic cross, and that's how the Celtic cross goes. The map goes the present, the obstacle of the present moment, and then up here we have what's heavily on your mind. What you have down here is what you don't see, what's hidden. What you have to the left is the recent past. To the right is the near future, your energy, your person of interest energy, the hopes and the fears of the connection. and the most possible outcome. And then the bottom of the deck is the theme. Okay. Um, so even though that is protocol, protocol says this is y'all's energy, that's where you have to um, give it a little discernment, okay, to know like, wait, that sounds more like what they did, not like what I did, you know? But I'm gonna say it like that just to keep it clean. Emperor, okay, all right. So let's look at, okay, I don't remember what I saw, but that's y'all's energy. Let's look at the near future. Somebody here, god damn, is coming in, and they ain't playing. Somebody here is traveling, and they don't want nobody standing in their way of it. I'm telling you, this could be you or your person of interest that is like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay? It's like oh my gosh, I can't get the words. Like it's like I'm taking the lead of my life. Okay? Let's see. That's the truth. Oh, they're coming in with the truth and clarity. This person, this could be you or your person of interest, but they're wanting to see you, or you're wanting to see them. And this is to talk, a serious talk. Okay? Bring clarity. This is not like, let's just hang out and talk about sports, like something dumb. No. Mm-mm. They're talking about a brand new beginning here. Okay? They're talking about their intentions for this connection. Yeah. The magician. Yeah. They're making this happen. Like, no doubts about it. Full on clarity. Full on clarity. I said what I said. And I meant what I said. And I'm a freaking manifest it. And I ain't gonna let nobody tell me otherwise. Look at that. Two of Cups is back. Yeah. The person that checks all your boxes. Y'all is doing it. It's like I manifested this person into my life. They're my emotional wish fulfillment. Shoot. That's it. It's them. That's the truth. And whoever doesn't wanna, you know, accept it, bye. Sucks for you. Somebody here is serious about y'all. Somebody here is like, that is the one, that is the Empress. Checks all the boxes. They manifested this person. They know that. That is a breakthrough. It's like, this is the person that I've been manifesting. Yeah. Here they are with that breakthrough, all happy, like, oh my gosh, this is a connection. That's it. Everybody fuck out my way. For real. Look at that. Everybody's out, out of my way. That is also somebody who is fighting off and beating the crap out of competition. They're like, nope, I'm the one. That's me. Me. They're gonna see only me because everybody else is gonna get their butt whooped. Okay? It's so cute. In the hopes, the emperor, the level up, and the father figure, right? Tell me about these hopes, the emperor. Chariot. And Chariot is already here. I just didn't want to spoil the surprise. The Chariot is the most possible outcome, but we're talking about the hopes. Somebody here is hoping to move forward, travel, and move forward in this connection. Yeah, they're taking action. They're coming to get you, or you're coming to get them. I don't know who this is. The masculine energy is like, I'm doing it. They want to be a daddy. I'm like, not kidding. Look at them. They already got their that out and everything. They're like, I am ready. Ready right there. And they don't want to lose this opportunity. They're in regret. They're in regret. So now they're hoping that by taking action and all this, that this will definitely be manifested. I can't, y'all. That, you know what's crazy? What is it? To me, the King of Wands is Aries. The Emperor is absolutely Aries. And I think he is too. I'm not sure. Could be, yeah, I think they're both Aries. And if y'all's never met an Aries energy, you don't have to be it. But I know Aries. I know men Aries and I know women Aries. They don't stop. They don't stop. And I know Taurus has, I know you're Taurus, right? Emperor. Taurus has a reputation of like being stubborn. No, no. I mean, yes, but no. Maybe because y'all's is Earth and you could still be grounded. I don't know, but Aries is fire. Does fire ever, when have you seen fire be like, oh yeah, 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 hold on. I could tone it down a little bit just to make you comfortable. No, no. If you let it, it will just like, it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. That is Aries energy. So when we talk about the King of Wands, that's the most competitive, ruthlessly competitive, and I'm getting it everywhere. Ruthlessly, ruthlessly competitive. May I say it again? Ruthlessly. They win at all costs. And I've seen them act that way and do it. I have. I wouldn't mess with an Aries is all I'm gonna say. But they get it done. Everything. Everything that they say and set their minds to, there's no stopping them. There's no stopping them. No, there is not. This person ain't gonna stop. This person ain't gonna stop. Let's look at the most possible outcome. The Chariot. This is travel. Somebody here is moving forward. I'm telling you, I didn't want to ruin the surprise, but here we go. Here we go. They're moving towards you. Look at that. Look at them. It looks like they're in their car and they have like their phone and they're like looking at the directions, like their little GPS. They're like, wait, how do I get there? For real. Let's see. They're gonna get you, or you're gonna go get them. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna get you. The Hermit. That is so weird. They've introspected. Oh, stop, 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 stop. They've already gone with it. They've already gone with it. Remember, I don't want to hear it from nobody. I don't want people trying to convince me otherwise of what's in my heart and in my soul and what's calling me. The Lover's Connection and they almost look the same, don't they? These two cards. Lovers and Judgment. This person wants a chance. That's a reconciliation for some of y'all. A reconciliation. They're like, I'm moving forward. I thought about it. Look at them. They're like, I thought about it. And you know what? I want another chance. Or I want a chance. Ooh, they're coming to see you. Or you're coming to see them. And for a lot of y'all's, if y'all's is not careful and y'all's getting your birthday suits like that, this is what's gonna happen. I was gonna get pregnant. And I know a lot of y'all is gonna get pregnant because this has come out a ton. Or y'all can get this person pregnant. Temperance, 3 angel cards, y'all. Holy shit. So this is a beautiful connection. Okay. You've got the angel 3 times. I don't know what to tell you. It's divinely guided. It's angels, spirit guides, ancestors are here. Ha! But of course, we gotta level that, right? We gotta balance this with the devil. There's a lot of obsession. You know what? There's a lot of that kind of tension. Yeah. A lot of passionate desire. A lot. Ooh, the chemistry there is gonna be. It's gonna be end of this, okay? This and this. A lot of y'all's mommy and daddy right there. Marriage. Very in love. Wow. Right? To close out the reading, which is kind of self-explanatory, but let's go ahead and do it. Let's go back to the theme to close out the reading. Tell me, why is the theme the Four of... Oh, let me put this away. Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands the theme? They don't want to come out. They don't want to tell me. Okay. Yeah, back and forth communication, and that's also travel. There's going to be communication about this, or there already has been communication of that subject. That's what I'm feeling like. This has actually been, yeah, it's been a conversation, or at least it's been intertwined in a conversation. Hmm. Hmm. 9 of Wands now. Look, the passion is growing, I'll tell you that. Let's go 4 Wands, 8 Wands, 9 Wands. Y'all, that's a lot of, like a lot. That's a lot. Holy shit. This person, like, y'all just gonna have to get your Gatorade and all that shit. Cause look how y'all gonna be like, okay, that's enough. I can't anymore. I need a rest. Here, let's go chill out. Let's go towards calmer waters, please. Just, oh my goodness, I can't. Hey, Diamond. I'm good. I'm up early. So I'm trying to not be so loud, but at this point, I'm so awake, and I don't know. I might be more loud, but I think everyone downstairs is already awake. I can hear footsteps, and it's 6. Y'all. Ooh. See, somebody here is kind of like making things right here. It could have been from blocking energy. There's literally going to be a point. This is what I'm getting. There's literally going to be a point where somebody here is going to be like, that's enough. I need a rest. I need a balance. Let's have a balance too. We can't just be doing that. Here's the other one. And they can't stop. They keep getting hard. They can't stop. Oh, my baby put an alarm. He's so responsible. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, he. Maybe for some of y'all, it's time. Maybe this is a sign. Papa. Papa. It's time to wake up. Get snoozed. It's okay. I think it's on snooze or whatever it's called. So, what the heck is it? Sorry, y'all. Hey, everyone. Yes. Okay, y'all. So, with that being said, I do see a brand new passionate beginning. Very, 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 very passionate beginning. Very passionate beginning. Y'all's gonna end up so passionate, so pregnant. It's too much. It's too much. This masculine energy is very in love, okay? It is what it is. So I do see back and forth communication, including travel, forward movement. Whew. Y'all, that one. And I started off sleepy. Okay, like, I don't know, maybe this person's gonna be a little annoying. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm tired. That's what I'm getting. Like, no. Oh, stop. That's so freaking hilarious. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. I'm tired. Stop. Move. Damn it. Shit. So annoying. Oh, look at that. Come on, baby. Look at it. Don't break my heart. Oh, shit. Was that the freaking moon? How about tonight? Can we do it tonight? Damn, that's so freaking annoying. So anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all got at least a little kick out of this at the end. And with that being said, y'all have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to like my video. Your support means so much to me. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. For those of you who were new, I hope that you return. You are very welcome here, and I'm happy to have you. That being said, y'all, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.